I first I want to share my earring. I thought my nurse Chelsea was just playing with me, but I have fingernail polish on, and it makes it hard for them to read my oxygen level, so they pin it to the top of my ear. I want to share with you what's happened today. I have this wonderful nurse, Amber, and she's the RN that is on shift today. And I've had her different times, but what a blessing she has been. And so today I'm sitting in the recliner, but I had Tyler help me go. I walked to the restroom. I'm pretty independent now, but they still want to be in the room when I get up. And so I went to the bathroom, and they all leave the room, and I'm supposed to let them know when I'm done. And I reached over to wash my hands, and I noticed that my right hand was beginning to do a spasm, just kind of like this. So I went ahead and pulled the call light so that Amber would be in here, or Tyler, when I got up into my walker. And so it was Amber, and we have talked about our faith and the Lord and our knowing the power that He holds. And we've had a couple talks about it, and animals and life and children, lots of things. But anyway, I told her my hand was spasming just a bit, and she said, okay, and I got up and started to walk into the recliner. And as I walked, my hand began to spasm quite a lot. And that scares me. And she said, it's okay. We're not going to put much energy into that, she said. And she prayed with me. We asked the Lord to help us. And I just continued to thank Him for His help. And she went to my right side and kept going with me and praying with me. And the spasm left within a few steps. And I sat down and we talked about our faith in Jesus some more. And I just am so grateful. And I had told her that I know that it means something to some and not so much to others, but I felt it was a test because I had given everything to Jesus and asked Him, according to a book I was reading by Oswald Chambers, my utmost for His highest. For February 29th, which we don't have this year, I read it, and it said what do you want Jesus to do for you? Well, I've been telling Jesus I will go wherever He leads, and I will have no attachment to the outcome. And this is something I have been learning for the last 8 years. But this question, what do you want Jesus to do for you? I want to run. I want to jump onto my horse. I want to ride across the countryside where I rode as a kid. I want to share with my grandkids and my children and the community. And I want to be generous. And I want to be a blessing to others. I want to be strong. And I want to be a witness of the power that Jesus has. And on February 29th, this book says, the things that Jesus does, bringing sight to the blind man, that's not something possible for man. And if we just believe what he says, but we don't believe who he is, then we never truly experience him. So I surrendered my desires to the Lord again and said, yeah, if I can have what I want to be strong. I want my bones healed. I want to be free of cancer. And I want you to do this thing. But if you don't, I won't be touched. I won't curse you. That's where I've been. I've been following him wherever he leads. But yes, I want these things. I want to laugh and play with my family and have energy to help others. So anyway, then I read March 1st, and it was, where is it? Was the question, can't see without my glasses. Do you love me? I love Jesus as much as I've been given the ability. And he says, Peter says, you know I love you. And Jesus says, then feed my sheep. And Jesus asks him 3 times. And Peter gets hurt by it. And he turns around and he says, what about John? And Jesus says, what's it to you if I have John? What's it to you? I'm not sure where it's at, but if he has John, stay with him. But if where he leads Peter has to go. But anyway, I read John 21:15 through 25, and it really blessed me. And I don't have it up on my screen, but I would suggest you read it. It's always been a meaningful scripture to me, but today even more so. So I think this video is too long to put on Facebook, so we'll see if I can put it somewhere. But I didn't want to type and give energy to that hand, so I figured I would just speak it. But I'm grateful for the Lord, and as he gave me Delton to be that mercy for the day of Walter's departure to heaven, Amber was that mercy for me today when my hand spasmed and I felt fear, and she was strong and faithful is such a blessing. And then she thanked me for my grace and or the grace that I'd been given. And God just rained down with the white dove again. He is kind, and that is what we agree to today. And He's always here in every single circumstance. There's not a place that He can't reach into. And I will speak to Him, and I will surrender, and I will hand Him every single question that I come up against. And if I have feared, I'm going to take it directly to Him. I'm not going to hold it. Anyway, God bless you and keep you. And I pray that you have a beautiful day. The sun is shining and it's just lovely out there. And I'm having a good day.